Hey guys, and welcome back to Rainbow Ink. It is another Percy Jackson Friday video. It is another sorting video, and I've been waiting to do this exact one to finish my trifecta of probably the most best Disney Channel shows on Disney Channel. Because first I did Amphibian, one of the two, Owl House, and now it is time for me to do Gravity Falls. Now we do have a wide list of characters to get through. We have 13, which is a lot, but also isn't a lot at the same time. I'm going to try and put them in instead of answers, so with that logic, the cards are back, because I know the last two months have been the Stitch's cousins. I mean, there was no really cards to be seen, other than the first one. So I get to show off the cards again, so yay, here we go. Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, Ares, Athena, Apollo, Artemis, Hephaestus, Aphrodite, Hermes, Dionysus, and then the 13 through 20 cards, the other cabins card that was added in at the end of the last Olympian. The beginning of the Lost Hero instance, Hypno, Iris, Hades, Nike, Hebe. Just for instance, it's the cabins that were added on, like I just said. It's 13 through 20 specific cards. Reason why Artemis and Hera are in here, even though they don't have to children, they do still have cabins that can't have blood. Hunters and Artemis, no offense, does use the cabin when they're there to begin with. And whenever I do sorting videos, it's based on like attributes, personality, power-wise, pretty much what their role is, what they do in the movie or show that they're from. So there's that. If I mispronounce any of these characters' names, I apologize in advance. I'll hate myself later. It's fine. So yeah, enough rambling, enough stalling. Let's just jump right in and start with our first character, which is Dipper Pines. First, the Mystery Twins. So Dipper, between him and his sibling Mabel, which we'll get to in a minute, I don't want to say he's the more smarter of the two. He's the more, oh, I want to figure this out, I always have a plan, scenario person. So immediately I know where I want to put him, because he's always got a plan, even if it's overcomplicated, and he is smart and enjoys mystery and like figuring things out and stuff like that, and I just want to put him in Cabin 6 Athena. It would be a good place for him, don't worry about it. And this will not be the last we hold up Athena, just wait. Next up, the second mystery twin, said her name earlier, Mabel! So for Mabel, she is the more kooky, weird, boy-obsessed twin between the two of them, and I know a place I would like to put her, and I think, no offense, she would very much enjoy kind of actually being there, which is Dionysus. I would really like to put her in Dionysus, because Dionysus, other than the god of like wine and parties and alcohol and stuff like that, he is also the god of madness. And Mabel could drive people up a wall and just be very mad and crazy and stuff. And I'm sure weirdness like also falls into that category of madness at times, which remember that for later. So I really want to put her in Dionysus, and I think it would be very funny because we're splitting up twins today. We're splitting up both of the twins. We'll get to the other set of twins here in a minute, but I think it'd be very fun to put her in Cabin 12 Dionysus. I really haven't put anyone in Dionysus, I think, in a long time, and I'm kind of happy about it. She drinks maple juice. Like, hysterical. Oh my goodness, we're getting so off the rails so quickly, and I'm only on the second character of 13, so that is very hilarious. I think she would have fun in there. I think she'll drive Dionysus up a wall, but hey, he kind of needs that to begin with, especially how he is. Even though I do think he'll turn her into a dolphin real quick, and she would enjoy it. So yeah, Cabin 12 Dionysus. So there's that. Now on to the next set of twins, starting with Stanley Pines, or just Stan. So Stan is the economist, money lover, I should say, between him and Ford, which we'll get to him here in a minute as well. So I already know where I want to put Stan. Well, actually, there's two places I can put him, but I really want to lean towards more this guy, aka Cabin 11 Hermes. The other one that could work was probably Cabin 9 Hephaestus, because he is very loyal and cares about his family and stuff like that. That could also work, but I would prefer Hermes, because no offense, literally when Ford left, he literally stole his brother's identity and killed Stanley Pines, killed his identity to come forward. Like, he loves money and likes conning people. He's beef. So yeah, I'm no offense leaning more towards here. Hopefully you guys can understand. Yeah, Kevin 11 Hermes. And then for his twin, the one he literally stole his identity because he got shoved into a portal, is Stanford Tynes. So, get right to it. Ford, as I'm gonna call him moving forward, is the smart one between the two. Well, Stanley is the bronze, Ford is the brains of the operation. It's kind of the similar path / way of Dipper and Mabel, kinda, in that regard, where Ford is the smart one. Literally, he's the author of the journals, literally made the portal, he's beyond smart. Do I need to say more of where I think he's gonna go? Do I really need to say more other than Cabin 6 Athena? He can be with his nephew / now brother. The weirdness in the air of Gravity Falls. It's coming for us all. Dipper would be both his nephew and technically brother because they're going both to Athena. That's the joke I'm trying to make. Anyways, Cabin 6 Athena, but smart cookie, smart guy, works out well. Again, another place that could work is Hephaestus, because, like, also inventor and loyal to his family and cares about his family and everything else, so there's that too. Next up is our main villain of the show, Bill Snather, Ford's better half. I'm sorry, I had to slip that in there. I'm so sorry that I'm so happily and giggly for this video and making these jokes. Anyways, so I immediately have two places where I want to put, well, Bill's either in Hermes because he is a con artist, he's a deal maker sort of guy, and then the other one is Dionysus. Look, Bill is insane and crazy and weird. Like I said earlier with Mabel, I'm sure madness can equate to craziness and weirdness in a way as well, and we all know Bill can throw the heck of a party. Him and Mabel can probably throw amazing ragers together, when he's not manipulating people, of course. Again, another thing that works with another thing for Hermes on that side, no offense. So I don't know what I want to do. Because either way, he's either gonna bunk with Stanley or he's gonna bunk with Mabel. Oh my goodness. This is called Which God Would Most Likely, I'm just gonna say, have sex with a triangle to make a triangle baby. YouTube, don't flag this, is definitely not meant for kids. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I really want to put him in Dionysus. I'm just gonna do that. You guys can be mad at me later. Tell me in the comments below what you think of this. Comment 12 Dionysus. I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm laughing so much. Okay, let's get out of that space, shall we? And move on to our next character, which is Fidor McGucket, or Old Man McGucket, whatever you want to say. With this character, I did have two places in mind, because this character rides the line between aspects of both Athena and Hephaestus, because he is very smart, but also an inventor. Whenever there is, like, an inventor along the lines, or, like, someone who's really smart that creates things, it is always a line between Athena and Hephaestus. I usually say it in videos. I think for this one, I'm leaning more towards Hephaestus. He can be Ford's Hephaestus to his Athena. It'll be fine. He was literally, like, making computers in his garage trying to be Steve Jobs and stuff like that. So, Cabin 9 Hephaestus. And, like, once Ford and him find each other, McGucket has his memories back. They're friends again. They apologize to one another. Well, more Ford than him. He helped design and build the portals, and didn't he design the, like, big mystery shack robot thing that they took on to fight Bill Cipher so everyone could get to, like, the main thing to save Ford? I really need to rewatch Weirdmageddon. It's been a while. Truly it has. Next up is Pacifica Northwest. I'm sorry, but I know where immediately I want to put this character, because this character cares about her looks, her beauty, her reputation. Yes, I know, later on, she changes, trying to become a better person and everything else, but she still, like, cares about her looks, her beauty, everything else in between. So, Cabin 10 Aphrodite. society. I think that would be a good place to put her. She can be a mean girl there, or she can maybe even stand up to Drew, like Piper did, so there's that. And funny enough, the last two ones, the Old Man McGuffigan and Pacifica, was literally 9 and 10. That's hilarious. Technically, they would be step-siblings. Oh, Pacifica would hate that. Anyways, next up is Seuss. Not to be confused with Seuss. I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. So Seuss is a down-to-earth, like, chill guy, and his main thing is he is loyal to the Pine family, because he literally got his job from Stan literally when he was a child, and no offense, he is a giant man child, of course, as well. Absolutely loves Mystery Shack, loves the kids, very loyal, willing to do pretty much anything for them, and be there as their quote-unquote babysitter slash guardian, since he is legally an adult, even though he's a man-child and all that stuff. So Kevin 9 Hephaestus, for like mainly the loyalty aspect of it all, with Seuss and all that. So he's loyal to the Pines family. He's an honorary Pines, let's be honest in that scenario. So there's that. Next up, Little Gideon. Oh goodness gracious. So Little Gideon is a so-called psychic, he's not, who's in love with Mabel, who wants to get revenge and take over the Mystery Shack because he thinks a journal's gonna be there or something. Hates the Pines family, all that jazz, and like has the grudge against Stan and like later Dipper and Mabel and the whole Pines family, like I just said. He's just there to be a little nuisance, to be, I'm just gonna say it, fake final boss. But he's always like wanting revenge and going after Pine family and stuff. So my brain, no offense, just wants to throw him in Cabin 6 teen nemesis, because like revenge and going after Pine's family and everything like that. I'm sure there is other places he could go, but I'm not 100% sure, so, and this one was probably my weakest case for me to do. So tell me in the comments below where you think Little Gideon should go within the Cabin's schematic. There's that. Next up is Wendy, and sadly the character didn't get a lot of screen time, but it's technically still in the main cast, and they just really didn't do anything with her, and it's a big gripe against everything else. Really, this is another one, like with Little Gideon, where I didn't have much to go on and to think of for her. My brain just thinks, oh, she likes the kids, she's loyal to them, she's willing to help out, and all this other stuff. So Cabin 9 Hephaestus really the only thing she's got, because like I just said, she really didn't get any character development at all. So we're down to our final 3 characters. Okay, next up is Candy, because yeah, I put Candy on this list. I also put Grinda on this list. Get to her here in a minute. So Candy originally was a shy girl per se, because she was always being put down by the popular kids, aka Pacifica. She's very intelligent, very colorful, and she actually likes taking photography on her phone. I should have said this earlier, Gideon. We're getting into like the characters where I don't have much to go off of for them. It's not as strong as the first half of this video, which I apologize for. But anyways, not Greta. Candy's very, I don't want to say crazy, because that's Mabel's role in their friend group. Like, the main thing that's sticking at me is like how colorful she can be, and also like the photography part. And part of me just really wants to put her in Iris because of that, because I know, because of Percy Jackson and the God Chalice book, aka the 6th book in the series, where we do get to meet Iris, and she has a kid who takes photography, yes, like, she more arranges colors and makes everything black and white, but still, I still like that aspect, and that's where I'm holding on to for Candy here. So Cabin 14 Iris. Okay, next up is Grinda, another character where not much happens with it, but she's very strong and very loyal to her friends, and that's really the only thing I can clutch on. So Cabin 9 Hephaestus this is the 4th character for Hephaestus. A lot of loyalty, a lot of love, everything else. I'm sure that was Alex Scherzer's plan. And then finally, we're at our last character, which is Robbie. I don't know why I put him as the last character, I just thought it would be funny. So, like the last couple ones, there's not really much to go off for Robbie, even though he got more character development than Wendy. Thanks, Alex. So I know where I would like to put him, because most of the show, he's very moody and depressed, and probably has depression. I shouldn't be laughing at depression, that's not good. And I know where I would like to put him, which is Cabin 13 Hades. Because depression is kind of really a Hades I guess that you can say trait that he passes along to his kids. Look what happened with Nico. So yeah, I know. Like in the Love Potion 1, he gets together with like Tambre because of Mabel and everything else, and we learn a little bit more about him, which is nice. Wish we got that for Wendy, but okay. So yeah, Cabin 13, Hades. Oh my goodness. And that's it. That is all 13 characters. Now, I didn't sort every character from Gravity Falls. Any characters that I did miss, tell me in the comments below where you think they should go if they want to Camp Half-Blood. What cabin will they go into? Any characters that I did sort today and you think they should have gone someplace else, tell me in the comments below as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for being like really giggly and weird and stuff. Whenever Gravity Falls comes up, it always gets a little weird to begin with, so it's fine. Please make sure to like and subscribe, all that beautiful jazz. Last video right there, subscribe right beneath me. Playlist of all the sorting videos are right up there. Also be in the link description below, the Percy Jackson playlist. And I'll see you guys next time here on Rainbow Link. Bye!